I've always thought that pineapple and coffee is a fun flavor combination. Tiki cocktails such as like the Mr. Barley High, maybe like a coffee variation on a jungle bird, they work really well. They're really quite tasty, and the bitter notes of the coffee and the sweetness of the pineapple just play really nicely together. So I thought I'd share a daiquiri. Now, I've got a few different ingredients here, but I'll recommend a couple of tweaks that you can do, perhaps if you don't have this particular rum or the syrup or so forth. A couple of ways that you can customize this particular daiquiri for your own needs. So I'm actually going for an aged rum rather than a lighter style rum for this particular daiquiri, because I think that pairs up nicer with the coffee component of the cocktail. Now, if you want to, you can use a lighter style rum. It's completely up to you. I'm also splitting the rum across to a Guyanese rum, which is from El Dorado, and OFTD, which is a blend of rums, but sits at 69%. I do get a lot of like coffee and chocolate kind of notes off of this particular rum, so I thought that would play really nicely with the coffee that is going into the drink. So let's get straight into it, and I'm measuring out 60 ml of rum, but splitting it into 45 ml of the El Dorado 8-year. An aged rum will play nicely with coffee. Then, and I get more sugary, not sugary, but like toffee kind of notes from El Dorado. Half an ounce, 15 ml. I definitely wouldn't want to go 2 ounces of this particular rum, because it's, yeah, real like funky chocolatey kind of notes to it. And then I'm using Liber & Co. pineapple gum syrup. So this is made from Costa Rican pineapples. They juice the pineapples, so they're cold processed. They're not heating the pineapples at all, and then using the juice to make the syrup. So 60% of this particular syrup is pineapple juice, and then it's got cane sugar, gum arabic. Gum arabic adds a lot of viscosity and texture. And as you can see, this is probably one of my favorite of their syrups, because I've almost gone through the whole bottle in a pretty short space of time. So I'm going to measure out half an ounce, 15 ml. And if you want to grab yourself a bottle of Liber & Co. pineapple gum syrup or any of their range, then follow the link in the description below. And fresh lime juice, of course. Three-quarters of an ounce, 22.5 ml of lime juice. Coffee bitters. So if you don't have a coffee bitters, then you can grab a bottle, or alternatively, you could just throw a few coffee beans into your cocktail shaker, which is a really cool way of imparting coffee notes into a cocktail. Whether it be something like a Negroni or a shaken cocktail, 3 to 5 coffee beans, and it imparts enough flavor when you shake it through. So I'm going to do 2 dashes. This particular coffee bitters is made from coffee, cacao, nutmeg, and vanilla. And then I'm going to add a little bit of spice, a little bit more complexity into it. Some warming cardamom pods. I'm going to add some cardamom pods into this cocktail. As I said, you can make some changes, customize your rum. You can make your own pineapple syrup at home. Otherwise, you get the pineapple gum syrup, and then it adds more texture, more body. Coffee bitters, you can sub it for coffee beans. Cardamom, you can change it to another spice, or you can just omit it altogether. Completely up to you. And add ice and give it a shake. So double strain into a coupe glass. The thing I love about using a gum syrup as opposed to just like a simple syrup or a rich syrup, it does add that extra body, but it just gives it a really nice foam and texture to the drink. Of course, we're using pineapple juice in there, which typically foams up, but the gum helps stabilize that foam too. They have a coffee cardamom pineapple daiquiri. Cheers. Ooh, that is good. I think that's a really good balance of flavors. Like, I was thinking that the coffee might be a little bit too much, but that actually works really well. Cardamom coffee, great components that work really nicely with the rum. It's really quite bright. Plenty of pineapple notes coming through. That's a fun daiquiri. I like that. I like it a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Make sure you head to the description if you want to grab yourself a bottle of Liber & Co.'s pineapple gum syrup or any of their other range. They've got a huge range. Check it out. Cheers.